Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Hello, I am back again. Thanks for all your patience. As the title suggested, this is a multi video. Just to let everybody know that I'm back for those who even care. It seems like every time I go to thank my subscribers, it's always in connection with something else going on. The first one, when I hit 100 subscribers, I was thanking Critical Drinker for having me on his channel. And now that I'm on here to say, okay, I'm back, I'm going to try to crank out, not rush or be sloppy, of course, but try to really get out some content for everybody. I'm at 200 subscribers. And I'm actually at 201, which is good. I thought I should probably let it get to like 205 or 210. That way, there's still an option for me to lose a few subscribers and still have 200, because that's how it seems to go. About every 20 I get, I lose one, which is fine, because just a couple things I want to touch on in this quick video. I'm hoping to be quick here. I got a new mic. For those that didn't listen to my last video, I do got a new mic here. I've got it set about a few feet away from me. That's kind of forcing me to project. So I'm hoping I'm loud this time. If not, again, I guess leave me a note in the comments and I'll see what I can do, what I'm doing wrong, and try to fix that. But hopefully the sound is clearer, crisper. It seems like a pretty nice microphone. Anyways, about 200 subscribers and losing subscribers, I want to sincerely, and it's funny because most people on YouTube probably have dozens of channels they're subscribed to, and a lot of us are thankful. But I really want to genuinely say thank you. This is something I've always done in my life, actually. I used to review movies for a local newspaper in a small town I lived in a couple decades ago. And I've had friends my whole life try to push me to create a channel here or there, or a website. And I have an actual website called midnightmatinee.net. And that's where I put up my printed ones. That was created by a friend for me. And speaking of which, let me go off script again there. Digress. As people who've watched my videos know I do. I have a hard time staying on point. One of my new subscribers, I don't like saying my subscribers, one of the new subscribers to this channel, he noticed that on my homepage, if you go to my homepage on a TV or a computer, my banner was all off center and kind of a hatchet job, but I don't know what I'm doing. And so he, out of the kindness of his heart, just sent me a new one. He said he took it. He is a graphic designer. He redesigned it so it'll fit, and I downloaded it and uploaded it, and now my banner looks really good. And I really appreciate that. They're just right out of the kindness of his heart. And so, again, with the extreme encouragement I received over the They Live review, and just in general, I sincerely want to thank the subscribers that are on the channel, the ones that may come. You may watch this, maybe the first video you watch, or second, and you subscribe. And it's not something I take lightly. I really, everybody said, oh, I never thought I'd have that many. I'm actually shocked to be at 200. And I hope there'll be more. I hope it'll continue to grow. But what I will take is 200 people who can disagree with me, who can even downright dislike something I say, and stick around, over 1 million subscribers that never watch the channel, or more, I say something they really don't care for, and they unsubscribe, which is their, everybody's free to do that, of course. But You know, it's the old saying, it's better to have one friend that's always there for you than 100 friends that you can never get a hold of. And any of you listen to country, there's a great country song called You Find Out Who Your Friends Are. And it's a beautiful song. And so I really appreciate the subscribers I have and the ones that stick around. And again, let me just throw some things out there. If you are new to the channel, you might watch my other video. It's my primary video on what to expect from my channel. And that'll let you know if you want to stick around or not. Real quick, I'm not political. I don't care. I really don't. And some people, well, you're part of the problem then. Obviously, I don't think so, or I would be political. I don't care about politics at all, and I don't care about right wing and left wing and Democrat and democracies and communism and any of it. It's all like they live. It's such a distraction.
Either put on these glasses or start eating that trash can.
I am a religious person. I don't believe that God is in charge of everything. I believe he's in charge of what he wants to be in charge with. And because the whole point is to let mankind be in charge and see that mankind can't do it. And that's the proof we have. And yet that's what everybody's holding on to. So some of the people I enjoy watching, like Sidney Watson and Ben Shapiro, I like them because they say a lot of things that I do agree with, just regarding transgenderism and homosexuality and just feminism and things like that. But I don't agree with them a good 20-30% of the time, because then their answer is always politics, and politics is not the answer. Politics, in fact, especially when you take it out of politics, is what's ruining entertainment and ruins everything else.
You can't handle the truth.
I won't get preachy in any of my movie reviews, but I may mention how it hit me spiritually. I did that with Free Guy. And I think that might be why I lost a couple subscribers, which again is fine. If you don't like somebody that does believe in God, then that's fine. Don't stick around. I don't care. I have friends who are agnostic. I have some who are atheist, and most of my friends are not of my faith, and we disagree about quite a bit. But it doesn't stop us from being friends. But yeah, if you're and understand, I don't hate nobody. That may not be true. I'm only human. I'm sure there's a few people I come across, I'm like, oh, I hate that person. But I work on it. But in general, if I don't know you, I don't hate you. Even if you are a feminist or whatever else, I don't. I think you're confused, and I think you're some things you could improve on, but you're probably a good person. You probably do your best every day. And so, all we have is something we disagree on. We don't have something we have to fight about. And that's the way it is with everything else. But whatever, I digress. Let me get back to my sub. So I do appreciate everybody that sticks around, and I'll try to make some good movie reviews. And I had that takes me to the other point I was going to talk about, but I'm going to skip over that. Okay, so the reason I'm back is because, like I said, I was moving and I'm settled. I had a good couple very close friends, I call them family, help me with everything, and I'm settled now, and it's looking pretty good. And now I gotta unpack everything and put it away, which may lead to some unboxings. I might not actually sit here and do an unboxing of one of my videos, but I might. You could drop a comment and say, no, don't do that, please, dude. Or be like, hey, yeah, sure, we want to see what kind of weird crap you got. So, but it's going to be fun because, all my DVDs are packed up. So I'm going to be able to open them up and take out one and go, this is an old but great film. This is something I don't think a lot of people have seen. Or, it might be something like Die Hard. And it's like, yeah, everybody's seen it. Most people know what it is. I keep thinking that. That's my problem. I think everybody's already seen everything. And that's because I'm old. And then I keep running into people about 30 years old and younger. Maybe even some approaching 40, but 30 and younger for sure, that have not seen a lot of movies from the 80s and 90s. Even classics like Rambo Conan, Die Hard. You know, it's understandable if they hadn't heard of They Live, but some of these classics. So I might do a review of them just because it's fun. Just because it's fun. Look, on that note, my plans are mostly to do midnight matinees. Those are the movies I recommend, and some of those will be bad. I'll tell you right now, some of those they won't be great movies. They're just for fun. You may have seen them, or when you watch them, half an hour in, you might be like, man, he usually has such good taste. This movie is, and I'll tell you in the review, I'll tell you, like, this is a really good movie. I really think people will enjoy this. And I'm going to be wrong. There's some people that hate everything, and I don't mean that in a negative way. Everything somebody dislikes is what I mean by that. It doesn't matter what it is. But, man, I digress again, boy. I tell you what. But no, seriously, some of them are going to be like, as an example, and I use this example a lot because it actually is a good movie. Ace Ventura. I love Ace Ventura. I think it's hilarious. I think there were a couple moments of Jim Carrey that really shined through and showed that he was going to be a good actor. He was going to do more than that. But it was a good mystery. It was a real legitimate mystery with real clues, and that actually made it better than I think a lot of people realized. A lot of people, especially the ones that didn't like it, just saw this guy acting like a buffoon when his buffoonery was partially because he's Jim Carrey and partially to distract everybody from paying any attention to him. And honestly, that's what gets used in a lot of mysteries, from Columbo to Psych, and perhaps some others that I can't think of off the top of my head, is to act less intelligent than you are to throw people off. And so that's about it. I want to do midnight matinees, movie reviews, and what I call couch potato. And I know it's usually a negative term, so it's odd to use that one. But I like it. I'm just trying to have fun. Again, I'm not trying to offend anybody. Genuinely, if I do offend you, if I upset you and you're mad, I do, I'm sorry about that. I'm not necessarily sorry what I said, but I'm sorry it upset you. Because that's not my goal. That's what I wanted to say also, is after the reviews, I have some videos called My Two Cents, and I might do a few of those because sometimes you just have to vent. But I'm going to lay off of those a lot because I want this to be a positive channel. Just movie reviews, somewhere people can go just to watch a movie review, hopefully an entertaining one, but not so much with my opinion on things, because one, who cares about my opinion? Nobody but me, really. And I've got my list of requests, movies that I've been asked to watch and review, and I've got just a ton of that I want to do myself. And I've got my other ones, my DJ video list, which is going to be rough to do because nothing gets you struck faster on YouTube than music. So I don't know how much I'll play with that, but that's more just for fun. And then a new one I haven't started yet, which will essentially be an actor review, and not to pick apart the actor, because I'm only going to take actors I like, and it'll just be a review of why I love this actor and some stuff he's been in and or her have been in. But I want to stay positive because it seems like most of the channels that I used to enjoy are getting more negative all the time. It's like every video they put out is just to talk bad about everything. And there's plenty, like, I don't mean to pick on anybody, but I'll just kind of mention Yellow Flash and the quartering.
Look, I don't want to make waves.
Obviously, these guys know their stuff. But man, I wish they put out a positive video. I used to watch them all the time, and now I can't watch them hardly at all because it's always negative. It's always who's fighting with who, what movie is a complete failure. It's always Twitter rages against somebody, it's always instant regret. And there's no regret on Hollywood's part. If there was, we'd be seeing better entertainment by now.
Unless I'm wrong, which, I'm not.
I really believe, like Critical Drinker says, the message is the most important thing right now. Otherwise, these box office failures or disappointments, because even a movie that makes $700 million can still be a disappointment when they're shooting for $1 billion. And so they don't care. It's not going to change. And so I could sit on here and complain about Scarlett Johansson suing Disney and Disney suing Scarlett Johansson, and who cares? Who cares? It doesn't affect my life. It's not going to change the movies. I don't care. In fact, I think I'll go ahead and share my opinion on one thing that I'll probably share again later because I know it'll come up. But it interests me. I've seen a ton of people talking about how they're not going to watch Aquaman 2 because of Amber Heard. And I'm with you. Amber Heard seems like a horrible human being. But Jason Momoa doesn't. Jason Momoa seems like a great dude. And so do some of the other actors in the film. Just like the last one, Dolph Lundgren. I love Dolph. I'll watch anything that dude does. And have. And the new one, same thing. I'm not going to not watch it just because she's in it. I wouldn't have cared if they recasted her. But I also don't care that she's in it. The whole thing between her and Johnny Depp sounded like they were both jerks and morons. And what happened to Johnny getting fired from everything and Amber not? Yeah, absolutely hypocritical. Completely hypocritical. And I was mad about that nonsense too. But again, it's not going to keep me from this. And here's the part that's probably going to tick people off. And I'm sorry, again, I'm not trying to... But it's who I am, and if you don't like it, then it's probably better you don't stick around anyways. Why waste your time? I don't hear anybody complaining about the new Venom movie and Michelle Williams in it. Amber Heard beat up on Johnny Depp a little bit, it sounds like. Michelle Williams killed her own child. Yeah, that's my opinion on abortion. It's murder. And then she had the audacity to thank the Academy for giving her an award for killing her own child. But I don't hear these same people going, well, I'm not going to watch Venom 2 because Michelle Williams is in it and she killed her own child. So that's why I won't get involved in these things. If I give my 2 cents on everything, my subs will drop down to 0, which is fine if that happens. But I just don't care what these people do with their personal lives, because the truth is, if you knew what every single one of them did in their personal lives and you felt that strongly the way some do about Amber Heard, you would never watch another movie again. They're adulterers, they're alcoholics, they're drug addicts. There's very few like Chris Pratt or Jason Momoa or a few others that seem really good, but every single one of them will be in a movie with somebody else who's not great. It's just like Harvey Weinstein. He seems like a real piece of crap human being. But are you not going to watch any movie he ever produced just because he produced it? I'm glad he's not doing it anymore. I'm glad he's out. Again, I would not have cared if Amber Heard was out. But she's not, and I don't care either. If she has her own movie coming out, I probably won't watch it. I have one with her and Christopher Walken I intend to watch, and if it's good, which it probably will be, I'll review it. But I'm not going to not watch it when I love Christopher Walken just because she's in it. So that's all. I didn't mean to end on a tirade. See, that's my point right there. I think I'm going to just stick to movie reviews, not because my opinions are wrong, but because there's enough of them. The internet is overflowing with opinions, and who needs it? People just want something nice like Ryan George, and even though he's actually kind of negative when you think about what he does with his pitch meetings and stuff. Difference is he's absolutely hilarious. Holy crap, love that guy. All right. Actually, Drinker is hilarious too with his stuff, but he also offers fixes. I don't have any fixes. I really don't. So it'll just be me complaining about nonsense, the same stuff you've already seen and heard, and probably already have an opinion of. And I really would like to avoid my comment section ever becoming like people right now. They're yelling about Marvel and DC again. Marvel versus DC. I'm not Marvel versus DC. I like Marvel. I like DC. It's a movie by movie basis. I still want to see Shang-Chi. I like Asian movies. I like martial arts movies. I like that they're fixing the Mandalorian after how they ruined him in Iron Man 3. I like Tony Leung. He's one of my very favorite actors. I've heard that even though the movie's not very good, he's phenomenal in it, which doesn't surprise me at all. I love Michelle Yeoh. I'm not expecting much from it, but I do want to see it. I want to see Doctor Strange 2. At least at this point I do. The trailers may change my mind. And I want to see Ant-Man 3, because I like the Ant-Man movies, both of them. But I'm not excited for the Eternals. I love Salma Hayek. And that might be the only person in that movie I love. I used to really like Angelina Jolie, but that's changed. But yeah, I'm worried about whether Blade will be any good, even though I really like, and I'm not even trying to say his name, but I'll put a picture of him up. Mahershala Ali. Love this guy. But will the script be good? Will the movie be good? I doubt it. But, I'll wait and see. Anyways, this video went longer, as usual, than I meant it to. I meant to do a quick 8-10 minute video, and I went off. Diatribe. Digress. There it is. Digress. So, sincerely, thank you to all of these subscribers, and I hope I put out some good movie reviews and suggestions in the upcoming weeks for you all to enjoy. And real quick, because I meant to do this when I was talking about being settled in my house, here's a picture of some night lights I bought because they're just so cool. They make me feel like I'm living in Fallout or Skyrim. Elder Scrolls. I guess all of Elder Scrolls has them. Those little fungus that grow up everywhere, and Fallout has them too. And these are just the coolest things in the world. I had to get me a couple. I'm thinking about getting one for every single room. I'm not even playing. I love these things. All right. Thanks for listening.
In case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Yeah.